Imagine for a moment waking up every day feeling lost, weak, and disconnected. You're bombarded with online content that tells you to soften up like a little bitch, blend in, and hide your strength. But deep down, there's a voice inside you, a primal ancient call that's been silenced for way too long. It's the voice of the warrior, the protector, the leader. Okay, in all seriousness, the truth is society is in a crisis because it has forgotten the power and importance of true divine masculinity. But what if I told you that reclaiming your masculine energy and divinity isn't just a choice or your duty? It is the key to solving 99% of your problems. In this video, I'm going to show you why, from my perspective, the world desperately needs men who aren't afraid to step up, take control, and lead with integrity and strength. It's time to ignite that fire within you, to embrace the positive, powerful, masculine energy that can change your life and the lives of those around you. This isn't about aggression or domination. Quite the contrary. This is about purpose, discipline, and the courage to be authentically who you were born to be and create the life that you want. So if you're ready to discover the missing piece to your happiness, your success, your fulfillment, and your true potential, then let's dive right in and discuss why becoming more masculine will solve 99% of your problems. The first idea I'd like to share is the importance of developing and strengthening your physical body. Mahatma Gandhi, the revered Indian leader and ethicist, stated, "Strength does not come from physical capacity, it comes from an indomitable will." And this statement I would somewhat agree with. You could technically have a weak, frail body and still be one of the most mentally tough and resilient people on the planet. But from my personal experience, physical and mental strength are far from mutually exclusive. Strengthening your mind and reclaiming your masculinity is about reconnecting with that powerful primal part of your soul that society tries to suppress. One of the simplest, most effective ways to reconnect with that power and develop one's resilience is to pursue physical training and develop your body. Because with physical training, there are so many attributes and skills that you'll have to embrace. Things such as discipline and the ability to push through the pain of getting that last rep or sticking to a clean, healthy diet. Building physical strength is about more than just developing aesthetics. It's a foundational aspect of self-discipline and mental toughness. I've found that for myself that engaging in regular physical training, whether it's lifting weights, practicing a martial art, or just committing to a dialed-in fitness and nutritional regimen, helps you cultivate a warrior mindset. Every session you push through builds your resilience, reinforces your ability to face challenges, and boosts your confidence. That innate confidence in your abilities and in yourself. Building physical strength is going to lead to you getting more big booty
What the hell?
I'm just kidding. Physical strength leads to self-respect. When you commit to improving your body, you're sending a message to yourself and others that you value your health and the way you look and are willing to work hard for it. This dedication will spill over into every other area of your life, making you more determined, focused, and driven. All of these are attributes of traditional masculinity. And if these qualities are embraced and you integrate them into your character, they can really only improve your life. Physical development was the first step for me in becoming a stronger, more capable version of myself, a more conscious, strong, and loving person that embodies the strength that underpins true divine masculinity. So I encourage you to take some action and do the same. The second idea I'd like to share is the power of sexually abstaining and practicing semen retention. Wait, hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello?
Fuck, dude. Why the fuck are you talking about all that weird semen retention shit again?
Because it's important for a man to understand himself and his energy.
But I like nutting, man. I like my fucking vices. I like addiction. I don't want to hear about this again. It makes me uncomfortable when you talk about this shit, bruv.
Well, nobody's forcing you to be here.
Okay, I'm fucking leaving then.
Okay, good. Jeez. Alright, where were we? The pillar, the driving force behind your masculine energy in this world is your prana, your life force. There's a reason why all the old school boxers and bodybuilders would stay far away from sex before a big show or boxing match.
I asked Lennox Lewis this the other night too. Now, do you abstain from sex before you're working out? Or does it make no difference?
To be honest with you, it makes a lot of difference.
Really?
Yeah, I keep as far away from it as I possibly can.
So no sex when you're training? Why?
It kind of makes it kind of hard to lift weights. It takes away from the strength. Yeah.
So if you have sex, the findings you say you go weak in the knees. Is that true?
No, you weak all over.
Really?
And not just the knees, the arms, legs, everything.
They practiced this form of sexual discipline because it helped them achieve greater focus and success in their lives with speed and intensity. There is almost an unspeakable power in your seed. It is an infinite source of boundless energy and masculine vitality that you can tap into. If properly harnessed, it's a powerful force that can fuel personal growth, creativity, and ambition. I want to make it very clear that I'm not anti-pleasure, and this is not about repression of your desires as a man. I think that almost all forms of pleasure and intimacy should be embraced and integrated in a very, very healthy way. But at the same time, you can't ignore the fact that this is a super powerful method of energy conservation. So I'm not saying suppress your desires, but instead try to circulate it, to use it positively for those things you prefer to put your effort towards. Retaining your vitality will lead to increased mental clarity, heightened focus, and improved emotional stability. Dare I say it, a deeper level of consciousness. Along with that, the individual self-control that you'll have to develop in order to go for prolonged periods of time without releasing big fat juicy nuts is second to none. It is so easy to constantly fall into these ruts where you're just constantly chasing the high that you get from these types of instant gratification. Your brain is wired at the very deepest primal level to chase sex as much as possible. Dude, I speak from experience. As a man with lots of energy and testosterone and all these raging fucking hormones, it's hard, bro. If you can consistently forgo that, you are like in the top 5%, if not the 1% of the population. The majority of men are little hedonist, dopamine-chasing addicts, if we're just being completely honest. If you can go against the grain of society, control yourself, control your energy, and consciously use it, you are now a man that has access to his own conscious will. You are not controlled by your desires, but you are able to wield your desire and lust for life in positive ways to achieve great things with intensity and drive. What makes you think that you can lead others if you can't even lead yourself? You can't control yourself. Self-control and discipline is a super important aspect of your masculinity, and semen retention is one of the best ways that I've found to actually train that discipline and put it to the test. Because dude, when you get in those freaking trenches, you've had too much caffeine, you hit a crazy freaking workout, your hormones are raging, you're full of drive and energy, and the first thing you want to do is freaking go on those sketchy websites or go find some freaking booty. And you can control that, and you can channel that energy into your actual passions, into the other aspects of your life that you want to grow in. Dude, that is some insane shit, and that I have respect for. If you experiment with it, you might just find that it leads to a deeper connection with your inner strength and potential, empowering you to change your life situation for the better. If you master your sexual energy, you'll gain control over your impulses, allowing that energy to be channeled into higher, more productive outlets. The third idea I'd like to share is something that American entrepreneur and best-selling author Gary Keller coined: the one thing. This is an intense focus and obsession on one big project you can focus your efforts on that will drastically change your life in the next 4 to 6 months. Our self-worth and respect as men is deeply connected to purpose and achievement. When you focus on a big goal, whether it's launching a new business, completing a demanding physical challenge, or just learning how to start a basic conversation with a stranger without simultaneously shitting and drooling all over yourself, you provide your life with direction and meaning. You stop wasting your energetic potential and start channeling it towards something that can positively change your life, or just something that you personally value. Selecting a project that requires a few months of focused effort will serve as a catalyst for your personal growth. A concentrated period of effort can allow you to develop persistence, overcome obstacles, and experience the satisfaction that comes from achieving something substantial. In our evolutionary development, think about it, we always lived in tribes of 25 to 50, maybe 75 or 100 men, and our mission for the day was literally to not fucking die. And how we did that was to protect each other as men, but also to go out and just freaking get some food, find the berries, get the woolly mammoth, kill the buffalo. So we would go out in these groups of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 men. And our brain was wired to reward us if we completed the objective. So if we're going out, we're killing the buffalo, we're killing the woolly mammoth, we're making the money online, we're getting the physique that we're, that we're setting out to go actually pursue and achieve, our brain just is like poof, and it just floods our brain with feel-good neurotransmitters and chemicals, dopamine, serotonin. Your brain is giving you a heroin-like high just for doing things and conquering goals. So all you have to do is to leverage that process, leverage that mental neurochemical pathway, and set clear, measurable objectives for yourself and create a structured plan to achieve them. And then when you go out and fucking achieve them, the process of pursuing that challenging goal is going to forge your mental and emotional resilience. Some of the key traits of traditional positive masculinity. Embrace the difficulty and discomfort of your chosen project, as it is through these challenges that you will actually grow and solidify your masculine energy and potential. Principle number 4 is a little bit of a hard left. The previous points have more so pertained to some of the more tangible aspects of our lives as men and our psychology. But this discussion would not be complete if I did not touch upon the spiritual dimension of masculinity. I want to emphasize the importance of connecting with something greater than oneself. True masculinity involves more than just physical strength and psychological dominance and mental resilience. It also requires a deep connection to the spiritual realm, the aspect of our soul that is infinite and timeless. Some people call this infinite aspect that we are all a part of God, the universe, or the infinite source of creation. Meditation, prayer, spending time in nature, or just pausing for a moment to take a few deep conscious breaths can help you connect with your soul and your higher self. This connection that we as men can foster provides a sense of inner peace, clarity, and purpose that transcends the material world, connecting you with your inner moral compass so that you know how to lead and what to stand for, when to be compassionate and loving, and when to gently but also very, very firmly say no. I will not tolerate certain things in my life and certain things in my reality. I will stand for something, and I will put boundaries up to keep my peace, to keep myself, my soul safe, to keep my family safe. The ability to stay grounded, the ability to say no. Sure, get jacked, make some cash, and become mentally tough, but a strong spiritual foundation will guide you through life's challenges when all else fails and you feel completely broken and lost in the game of physical reality. This connection is fundamental because we're not just looking for power. We want to make sure that we align our actions with our deeper values and purpose, ensuring that our masculine energy is used for positive, constructive endeavors. We want to be vessels, tools in the Creator's hand used for love, positivity, and righteousness. But you can't do that if you're not humbling yourself, connecting to God and saying, use me, just please take me in your hands, use me, flow through me. What can I do for you, Creator? What can I do for others, for love, for connection? How can I lead the people in my life and be a positive example of what a good, masculine, grounded man is? Cultivate this spiritual connection as a source of strength and guidance. True masculinity is not just about physical and mental power and will, but also about being in harmony with the greater forces and source of the universe, the deepest aspect and dimension of who you are. The fifth and final point I'd like to discuss is to become a leader in your own life. The innate power that you hold as a man, your true masculinity, will not truly be realized or embodied until you take on the role of a leader in your own life. I don't think leadership is just about holding a formal position of power. It's about taking responsibility for your actions, setting an example for your future self and others, and inspiring them to be their best selves. A powerful leader is someone who has embraced their divine masculinity in a positive way in order to add value and uplift everyone around them. This could be actualized in your career, your family and relationships, or in your personal endeavors. A true leader is someone who takes initiative, takes responsibility, makes decisions confidently, and is willing to step up even in those difficult situations, consciously doing the right thing in every situation, no matter how they feel or what other negative people may think. Align yourself with integrity, align yourself with courage, and be willing to take risks, because any substantial thing that any great person has ever done or will ever do, including you, or positive changes you make in your life, will be when you align yourself with these attributes and become that leader for yourself. Own your life, making deliberate choices and guide others, not by telling them what to do and ordering them around like a dictator, but by being an example. Embrace this leadership as a way to fully express your masculine energy. This is what I truly believe will change the world, when men finally stand up for all things that are good and righteous and become the positive, strong examples they were meant to be. And that doesn't mean we have to go change everybody else. We have to change ourselves. This starts with me. This starts with you. If you look around at our society right now, there aren't a whole lot of positive, good examples of what a man should be. Dude, literally nobody is doing this stuff. Taking their health seriously, building their bodies, gaining control over their lust, building businesses, working on creative projects, adding just some freaking value to the world and improving things, taking some initiative, taking the authority over your own life. They're all sat at home on their phone, consuming trash food, doped out on cannabis, and whacking the willy like a little fucking degenerate. Nobody is looking at themselves and saying, where am I fucking up? How can I improve? How can I reclaim my autonomy and masculinity? And that's why we have so many of the problems we have today. Nobody's self-aware and highly conscious anymore. If you can develop your body, master your sexual energy, pursue meaningful goals, create things, connect spiritually, and step into leadership, you can reclaim your masculine power and make a positive impact on your life and the world around you. If you enjoyed the freaking video, you already know what time it is. Go slap that like button's thick little booty and spread some love for the algorithm. Then go kill a sad little innocent chicken with your bare hands like a good little boy. I don't have mental problems. Also, if you are a young man interested in mastering your mind, body, and energy, I would definitely recommend that you subscribe to the channel. My name's Andrew Knight, and I regularly post videos about all things pertaining to your fitness, mindset, and motivation. That is it. Have a good fucking rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Peace.